Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. your favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. Blessed to be alive, a.k.a. another week at work.
I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary Trust, a.k.a. the cleanest nigga you possibly know, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Combo.
And as you guys can see, we have some familiar faces, some friends of the show, and friends of ours in real life that came to, kick it, pay us a visit, and hang out with us today. We'll start with you, Mr. T. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Y'all see me on the show before. A.K.A. T, a.k.a. Theese, a.k.a. your lady's favorite doctor. You know how we give it up.
I keep forgetting he got AKAs. Okay.
This man said, you know how we give it up.
For sure. I'm happy to be back, though. Just happy to be back on the show. It's been a minute. So,
for coming.
Yeah, for sure. Duke?
Well, damn, you said Duke. That's crazy. I'm Duke, a.k.a. Devin, a.k.a.
Drumline head.
One team, one side.
Hey, all right, now don't start too early. Hey,
man, Zoe was cracking that
amazing in that movie.
Why don't we never acknowledge that scene in Drumline where the nigga stood in line to see his daddy. His daddy even recognized him.
Yo, you unlocking some traumas. We're not trying to do this right now. We got it up.
We don't highlight how crazy that is.
Bro, in the beginning,
Everybody's seen that movie.
Name,
That movie was raw.
to pick, man.
in the beginning of the movie, he went up and to his dad and said, "Hey, I'm going to college." And the dad was like,
Who the fuck are you?
"Okay,
All right.
His day did not change.
congratulations, young man, you made it."
Salute.
Shit, now I gotta add a.k.a. Drumline, a.k.a. North Carolina A&T. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. Like Terrence said, this is a great show. Great,
Thank you, man.
I'm not gonna say I ain't trying to, ride on their coattail, but like these are some great individuals, and they give you guys great content every time. So, we just happy to be back.
Yeah, most consistent too. Like week after week, they was doing that. So.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
No more flowers to the rest of the show.
I'm on y'all.
We got these flowers off camera.
Right? All we get is jokes, away from the camera.
So speaking of jokes, because we got a super loaded episode.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why. It's just like the earth stopped right before we came in here.
That's true.
With the Kendrick dropped the new song, and then before that, I don't even know if we can get to that
Fuck
today.
Kendrick. All right, finish what you said. I'm sorry. That was my impulse.
But Shannon Sharpe was in the news today.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys heard the news that apparently.
I heard.
Did we hear the news? No pun intended.
Yeah, Michelle, that's a good girl.
So I just want to say this. So allegedly,
True.
allegedly Shannon Sharpe said he was hacked this morning, and he will apparently. We all have the same Instagram.
Hey, we too grown. Yeah, we
Can I say the
too.
story? Can I say that?
Say
the story.
Go ahead.
So we all had the same Instagram, and I see Shannon Sharpe popped up on my feed. I'm like, oh, okay, what I'm about to say today. All I hear is, and on top of it, I heard growling. So
Thought Pop Smoke came back, man.
So clearly it sounded like he was scoring a touchdown off the field.
Okay.
So, and
Yeah.
then that video was going on for a good about 2 to 5 minutes possibly. And now everyone's having all their reactions. Everyone's having a lot of fun with the videos. So before I get my take, what do y'all think about
All right, hold on. Let me say this right quick. How you get hacked on live?
Man, do you know how many steps it takes to go on live, bro?
That's true.
How you get hacked on live, bro?
That's true.
It's 6,000 people watching at this point. Like, hey, this is on purpose. He's trying to nullify them allegations. He said, I'm not on that side of the fence.
That's true.
So I'm gonna show y'all. This is what I do. He didn't
really
show the
be
woman.
getting down for real.
He ain't show the woman though. We ain't see it. I would have, if a titty would have popped out on the screen or some shit. I'm like, okay.
Not to be
But
messy.
hold on now.
Not to be messy. I assume sound the same. I think sex sound the same. All across the board.
Oh my god!
All right, we gotta get this part out clearly.
Right.
But honestly, I really just took it as like I just thought it was like a promotion for horsepower. Cause I saw Cam posted the video like quickly right after, so I'm like, oh, this might be a little advertising. Oh no, this is actually by accident. So my viewpoint on it is like, yo, fam, I think Unc was set up. Okay. Point blank period. Is either about a girl or I feel like possibly. Maybe there was someone else underneath the bed, possibly.
Come on, we too grown for that.
A man?
What is this?
Who knows?
Hey!
This nigga said the boogeyman was recording.
Hey, all I'm saying is, bro. First of all, like Shannon Sharpe makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that was
Yes,
honestly
that's fair to say.
That's some very good. What's it called?
Publicity.
Not
Thank you,
publicity, but there is like some. That's really good, like blackmail, in my opinion.
Okay.
So that's just how
You think Stephen A. gonna say something about it?
Oh, he's
bad
here.
to wipe himself.
That dude said he got a Chipotle bag to wipe his face. Why can't we be serious for 2 seconds?
I'm sorry.
That's disrespectful. But honestly, yeah, he's actually even announced that he's gonna talk about everything with Ocho. So it's going
Tonight?
That's cap. He's gonna be super politically correct, and he's gonna
I
use
gotta
some
tune in
old.
for that.
He's gonna use some old nigga saying, "Well, Ocho, if they took your chicken, what are you supposed to do, Ocho?
Yo, his analogy is crazy.
Ocho, now, hey, I give her the D now, hey, but hey, I can't control myself. She was screaming, I was screaming."
And you know he might say, "Yo, Ocho, you know I had her wide open like a 3:15."
Hey, I put the key in there. And
Like a pistachio.
And then she's like,
Motherfucker. That boy crazy.
Hey, Ocho,
Hey,
I
ain't gonna lie,
had her
bro.
drooling like a baby, Ocho.
"Wait, but T, I don't know. What was your opinion on the matter?"
This boy crazy.
I thought,
Oh man.
I think he did it on purpose. Like,
Really?
more engagement, to be honest. It's something to talk about. Yeah, he gonna clean it up, but I think he did it on purpose. Like you said, you know the steps to go on live? And then, like, the way, what he was saying and talking, like,
Come on, man.
he know everybody gonna tweet about that and talk about it. So I think he did it on purpose. Now everybody gonna tune in tonight to see what his explanation is. Like,
There's gonna be a little
Bro,
bit of cap in
this
it.
shit might hit Cat Williams numbers.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
I
As
think-
soon as he get on, everybody gonna be like, all right, nigga,
Hey,
what you
by the
what-
way, we gonna take
what
my
you did?
original comments off, and now let me give my take on the situation. I do believe that he was set up, or I do believe like it was a lousy attempt to clean up his image. And honestly, I don't know why we do that as black people in culture. I don't. Soon as somebody decide to keep their business private, we assume that they're of the opposite sex, or they're gay, or they're homosexual and stuff like that. I just don't get that. Some people don't mix like their personal life with business. And Beyonce just did an interview with GQ, and she said that. She said, once you expose so much about yourself, your life could literally become content. And where do you draw the line? You get what I'm saying? So you give so much to the media, now you become public, father. So I don't know. I do believe that. I mean, yeah, we're making jokes and shit, but I think it's none of our business what he's into, what he likes, and what he was doing in his personal time. And for the people that are super curious about his sexuality, I mean, just do you enjoy what he does? Like, he's here to give you content, make you laugh, give you information. He's here to entertain. After that, whatever he does in his personal, time, that's his business. Realistically, not to just make it serious all of a sudden, but
Yeah,
Nah, that's real. I mean,
that's nice. But like when you're a black man like making a lot of money, two things gonna happen. This is how you know you're really popping. It's either say you died or you gay.
that's a fact. And if people don't know anything, I just hate that we use that gay card like so effortlessly. Like, we just put it on you. Like,
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
it's
No,
not, but it's
absolutely
just
not,
like I
but-
think the only time like I understand exactly what you're saying, and I feel like for half of the people, it wasn't even about like him just keeping his stuff private. It was like how he dressed, how he presented himself. It was like a big
Exactly.
thing. It's like
The
who's
Bottega bag.
the person who's dressing him is you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like he wearing like these shirts that like fit me, and
But some men are very flamboyant.
Flamboyant with the dressing.
Like Cam Newton was very flamboyant with the hats and certain things.
But his suits later. That came later.
I hope Cam don't ever hear that. Cause
No, but I'm saying I'm not saying Cam used to dress like Shannon Sharpe. But what I'm saying is, like, some men, like, they are into the furs, into the hats, and into
the
like,
Gates of the world,
and to certain accessories that you.
Yeah,
I see.
That's the
I
South. That's like the upper South.
Yeah,
I'll be real. The
That
more
ain't the
money
South.
you notice, the more money an individual get, the more zesty they attire.
Some individuals. Let's
Most
not
of
put
them,
that on
bro.
there.
Once you reach a certain threshold,
Drewski made a video about that shit.
once you reach a certain threshold of like millions, like you start, I don't know, that zest comes upon you.
It's Marty though.
It's like you can see NBA players, NFL players, actors, like.
But there's a
YouTubers.
masculine. But I
Even
disagree with
YouTube,
that.
bro.
But I never wear see-through shirt, and that's what all these motherfuckers be wearing.
Look
I
at-
blame the Jamaicans for that.
Rappers, I'll be real, like
That's hate.
And that's not hate. But you know what's crazy?
That's
All
hate.
in all, though, but there's some men that really pull it off with the
I'm
ease.
not gonna let him just go away with that. First of all, we all know them Haitians be wearing. Every Haitian think he is size medium.
oh,
Well, we-
and
No matter what size
every
you got,
Jamaican
all-
think
All you can say was, okay.
we gonna get on Jamaicans for real?
I'll say
Every
this.
Jamaican think it's a Skittle bag. They dress like a Skittle bag with all the colors.
right.
We not doing.
Well, we're not gonna
Taste the rainbow
We're
is
not
crazy.
gonna do Haitians versus Jamaicans right now.
I had to,
But what I will say is, there's some men that really can balance it all. Like, for example, a guy like Stephon Diggs, he could wear a crop shirt and make it masculine or look masculine.
It
doing
still be
it.
looking
So
weird, but it's like,
Most of his pictures
I'll
be-
say that back. It ain't weird, but it's like, he be clean.
He pulls
But
it
it's
off.
like, you can pull that off because you got that cheese. You up there. If you see somebody who work at Publix,
He not gonna do that.
He
So
not
really, it
gonna
comes
do
down.
that.
It come down to setting. Like, are you gonna
And
wear?
aura.
You're not gonna wear that fit to these
Aura
little
is a
local parties.
perfect word to
It's your
fucking
aura.
say.
Well, we kind of
Your
going
aura.
into the deep end a little bit. So
that's facts.
you did mention America.
Okay.
Good segue.
Good segue.
We don't have to get too political, but did anybody see the
Well,
presidential
can I
debate?
give a brief disclaimer?
I did watch it. I
Wait,
did, but go
let me
ahead.
give-
I
let me
did
give-
watch it.
Let me give a brief disclaimer to save everybody in this room. If this is your first time watching our show, we typically do not touch on issues with politics, religion, and women's rights, or gun laws as well.
Gun laws.
We stay away from everything that could be potentially divisive. We love everybody. We want everybody to tune in to our podcast. We want a lot of endorsement
We
money
are
from
the
these brands.
world.
So
Hey,
we
Jacob,
are the
Jacob,
children.
make the light. You know how niggas get those in that light get dim?
So I do, you know, this is an all inclusive podcast. So yes, everybody's gonna get these motherfucking jokes, but all in all, you know, take it with a grain of salt and let's just laugh.
You know what's funny about your disclaimer is that niggas is gonna clip it and not mention any of that.
Yeah, I know.
But like any specific thoughts on the debate? I'll go first. I just find it funny that obviously, you know, like Trump is always like a character.
He's hilarious.
Even though he cut off Kamala Harris about 30, 40 times. He says, the one time she cut him off, she's like, wait, excuse me, I'm speaking. You're aware of that, right? But I'm like, okay, all right, okay. So my thing is like, with not even with just Trump or Kamala Harris, it's just like, yo, fam, it's just like, y'all talk about so much shit, and it's like, y'all didn't really talk about nothing at the end of the day. First of all, who is going to pay these student loans?
They did
That
everything.
nigga brought up.
I'll be.
I ain't gonna lie. Biden took care of me.
Oh, salute.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Hey, whatever y'all say about his old dusty ass, I fuck with him. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. You feel me?
But what was your reaction to about the
Did anybody
debate?
see how it first started? Like when he wasn't gonna acknowledge her. Like she
he
walked
was
over.
He was acting weird.
That was
He
a
didn't.
power
I don't know
play.
if you
That was a
got.
power play.
Like I don't know if you noticed. He didn't like look at her like one time. Like she was staring, like looking at him when she was speaking. The whole time he was just looking straight.
She was looking at him like, this nigga crazy. This whole time.
Like I'll be real, he lost the Zoe's vote though with that whole eating the cats and the dogs. Like that Ohio shit. I don't know if you saw that part.
But everybody's reaction saying he did not say Haitians.
No,
Just because his vice president
said
running
that.
mate said it didn't mean he said it.
He represents you. Y'all a unit, bro. Your wife say something, that's on you. Shout out to.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You right though. It's a partnership when it comes
Keep
to
my
that
wife's
marriage.
name.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Some of my reactions, there's a couple. I don't think Trump wanted to be there, number one.
No, absolutely not.
But he had to be. I understand why he had to be because of optics.
Yes.
It's not just you are refusing to do a presidential debate. It's you refusing to go up against a woman to speak. A woman / a black / Indian woman. Let's start there. So it's like, if you don't show up for that, people are going to be like, oh, so do you think she's less than you? You didn't want to, So it's like, all right, dog, let me get this shit over with. He clearly didn't want to be there. Definitely. Second, he kept cutting her off. And third, I think one of the things I love the most about Trump, as far as like him being a character, he doesn't address anything. No, he doesn't go off of any facts. At some point, he said, I saw it on TV. Then, this is the same television people that he calls out to say the news is full of lies. So it's like, if you saw it on TV, you'd be bashing the media and saying the media is full of lies. So what you saw was a lie.
Yeah,
but okay.
But it's going to work for you when it worked for you.
Yeah. And I think, more importantly, what Trump has shown us that nobody take advantage of what Trump has shown us that nobody has taken advantage of is the more you let him speak, he fucks himself up. Oh, so Kamala could have just stood there and let him cook. Because he's going to list a whole bunch of shit he did, and he's going to slip up and say something that you could use for your next ad, for your next camp. You get what I'm saying? Like, remember when Mitt Romney was going against Obama, and then he says, I have binders full of women. And Obama's can't use that. Oh, you think we could just be fouled in cabinet? Yo, the part of like art of war is letting your opponents like show their hand. Clearly, Trump, his ego won't allow him to be the small person in the room. He has to be the dominant one. And to me, a power play as a woman, which women have do every day in real life, is let the man think he's leading. You really have the power. You control most of the happiness going around, and you control the dynamic, and you have more of the sentimental aspect of the conversation. So I felt like if she kind of let him cook and let him play himself, she could have came with the facts, well composed. I mean, what she did great was she was laughing at some of the shit that he was doing, but you could tell she was nervous as well. And some people allege that she had a earpiece in for help, but that's all speculation. But at the end of the day, I think it was very comical. And again, nothing I felt like was talked about or highlighted. And yeah, I think if we don't have a clear, I guess, if we don't have somebody with clear objectives that we can all understand as a nation, I think we're fucked.
Yeah, and like
I was gonna say I don't think that swayed any votes. Like anybody who's for Trump is gonna stay with Trump, pretty much. And anybody for Kamala is gonna stay with her. Like I don't think there's anybody who's like, oh wow, he said some good stuff. I'm gonna jump to that side. I think we're kind of where we're at. Like this didn't swing the election.
Like Trump supporters were Trump supporters, Kamala Harris supporters.
And also, I feel like what works for Trump, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, compared to Kamala, is like we didn't see her. She was not as active during the Biden election. Trump, if somebody like Trump, you might like him because of his policies. You might like him because he's brash. You might like him because he's an American hero. You might like him because he's funny. Like there's so many layers to him that he appeals to so many demographics. Kamala, all we know from you is, Kamala, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but it's like, okay, she has a little bit of Indian in her, a little bit of black. She's a woman. She's been in politics. We don't really know much to really go off of, and she doesn't speak like that, or get in front of people and cameras like that until now.
But you just said you just gave her a whole like line of credit when you were just saying like how like as the woman she can like do all those extra things.
Yeah, for sure.
I related to like Michelle Obama. Think about it, right? When Obama was in office, you thought him and Michelle ran the country, not just him.
But optics. But Michelle was always next to him. He's giving a speech. Michelle is right there.
Right,
like,
and
how many times
I feel like Kamala give you the same type.
No. Like every time we saw Biden falling, damn near passing out, Kamala was nowhere near to be found. She was never next to him jumping on the plane. We need to see that.
We did it, Joe.
I know, but
she the vice president.
They weren't even together when they won.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you could tell who's moving as a unit, who's not. That's the main point.
My only gripe with Kamala Harris is that, like, even that was the only time she got flustered the whole debate is when, like, when the race conversation was going on. That's when she was stuttering a little bit. I'm like, yo, fam, just say you a black woman and continue. Just why is it so hard for you to say that? And yes, I'm not. And for all the people that's gonna slander me, yes, I know she's a black woman. She went to Howard University, one of the blackest HBCUs out there. She did a sorority.
Can you bleep this? So
then why say it?
because you go to Howard, that makes you black.
No, but he's saying because it's one of the blackest HBCUs.
It's like it's the optics.
Yeah, there's Chinese students there too, so they're black.
I understand. I understand that, but my only issue with black people is
fuck out of here, bro. we just you know what it is? We just give the black. We so powerful in our love as a culture and as a people. We can't invite everybody to the cookout. You don't want to proudly claim us, then fuck you.
Yeah.
You can't just pick to be black whenever you feel
you
like
can't
it.
be on the fence.
Oh shit, Jay-Z got a #1 album. I'm black. But as soon as there's something to be marching the streets about, you fucking tuck your tail. Nah, bro, we can't do that.
I'll say this though,
bro. I don't care if you went to Clark, Howard. If you don't stand for black issues and black culture, and you don't claim it, and you're not proud that you black, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
I get that, but like, my only issue with black people when they're talking about slandering Kamala Harris is like, all right, I get it. She's gonna try her best. I understand that, but fam, there's some black people that really think they don't get a white slave if she get elected. Like, fam, that's not how things work.
You get a white slave.
I mean, the government do control everything.
Come here, cracker.
But I understand.
Like, niggas want to be like freaking Candyman and freaking Django shit. Like, it doesn't work. They want to be Big Daddy. It don't work like that. But
I mean, hey, that's a point. That's a good point.
But like, I know it was like a lot of jokes been getting off, so I guess not. I hate the fact that we got to dim the light a little bit. We did lose a real one. R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan.
That's true.
So I want to say, like, Rich Homie Quan wasn't my favorite artist, but I always had a great time when his music was playing.
I still be feeling like the man when I walk through.
Hey,
I ain't studying what you saying when
You
I
been wanting to
walk
say that
through.
since this morning.
He practiced that. He practiced that in the mirror before he got here.
I ain't gonna lie though.
That
I ain't
was
gonna lie.
smooth.
That was smooth.
Y'all gotta understand though. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just keep it real. And I felt like this for a long time. Something had to happen for Young Thug to get up there, and like it had to be a Rich Homie decline.
Get the tinfoil hat on.
Because the Rich Homie was that dude.
he was hot. He was hot. He
But,
had
like,
hits after hits.
Academics
hits
broke
after
down the
hits.
reason though. Like, it was really street politics as to why like Rich Homie Quan had to do the decline. Because I'm not gonna go through all that on camera, but it's like I've been saying for years that Rich Homie Quan was blackballed by the industry.
he was.
Because the
Yeah,
fact
he
is,
was,
like,
bro.
you would see Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug everywhere, like two peas in a pod. And obviously, like, the second gun that got popping, Rich Homie Quan was kind of left in the dust. And it's not that the fact that, like, he made bad music. The freaking industry made a decision. You see niggas like Metro, niggas like Future, everybody staying right next to Young Thug.
It be deeper than rap though.
It's way
It be
deeper.
way
Honestly,
deeper than rap.
The
Like,
conversation.
it ain't just about the music. You know what I'm saying? It be way deeper than that.
Yeah, you're right. Though.
We had some of those conversations last pod. There's gatekeepers in every industry, and I think what happened. Well, personally, Atlanta is your united front. We always say Atlanta is one of the most unified states. They stand behind each other. They help each other succeed and climb up the ladder and shit. But in the music in Atlanta, there's certain key players that you do not fuck with. Do not say Andre 3000 name too loud. Do not go against Future. Do not go against Thug.
I'll hit you with a flute. All right, I follow.
Do not go.
I love his music, bro. What? But I don't think.
It's not about just the music. It's not about the music and how you see him behave today. It's the legacy and what he has accomplished and how he's revered.
Don't fuck with that.
Don't fuck with that.
I get it.
Like, if you don't have nothing to say, just don't say nothing at all about
Yeah.
these people. Like, Gucci is on that list.
Oh, Gucci.
P from Quality Control is on that list.
Gucci
These
got
are
his
people.
whole label off. I don't want to fuck with Gucci. Please.
Gucci has made songs
They dropping like flies off Gucci team. I ain't gonna hold you.
Conversation.
when you think about an A&R or somebody that see the vision and see how far somebody could go, like, love him or hate him, he's one of those key people in Atlanta that could spot talent. And he done work with, like, he done put a lot of niggas on, like Thug, all the way down to Lil Baby, bro. Like, this is a chain of command up the ladder. So it's like, I felt like when that shit happened, and we're never gonna know the real reason why they started beefing. Like, people say it's because Rich Homie Quan was on stage and he said something about Young Thug wearing a dress, but I think it's way deeper than that.
Yeah, it's about
after whatever happened, people had to pay. And people typically follow the money. So if Thug got all the budgets, he's paying all the producers, and you rocking with me, yeah, don't fuck with him. Don't send him no beats. We not going on tour with him. We not highlighting him. And yeah, I mean, he kind of saw a resurgence, and then, you know, I mean, he was doing well for himself, though. It's just very sad because, you know, high school era from like 2014, college era too, from 2014 to about 2017, 2018, like.
We all turned up to lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
Lifestyle still get played in the spot.
So it's very sad.
But you know, also with music,
I started saying my own initials. He was like RHQ. I was saying my own shit. DRHQ. What?
No, I'm just saying. Also, I mean, not to say he couldn't get to the top, but you know, music. Everybody got their time. Everybody got their peak. So he might have peaked a little.
I don't think he reached his full potential.
He might have peaked too early. It's kind of like Fetty Wap. Like sometimes
I was just finna say
I'm telling you,
but
bro. Like when
like if he was by himself, he would be like close relative to like Fetty Wap. But he came out with Rich Gang.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
With Birdman, he was supposed to be way bigger than what he ended up being.
And fans are fickle, like
you know what I mean. But boy, that Fetty Wap comparison, that's
my
tough.
main issue with Rich Homie Quan, the whole discussion is I just hate the fact that I saw so much fake love after he passed. I never thought like the.
Bro.
I never
that's how it go,
bro. People, the nastiest shit. I thought like how niggas did Nip's name. Niggas acted like they've been listening to Nip since he freaking first picked up a microphone. I was at his first concert. I seen niggas getting tattoos of Nip. Fam, I was with you 4 to 5 days a week. I ain't never heard you play Nip in the freaking car.
That's true.
But now when Rich Homie Quan passed away, every picture everybody got with Quan is always an old photo before he even got dreads.
That's true.
with the fro.
That's true. On old video, a video from that era. Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry I got a name drop, but like the person who got the most strays for doing that was Metro, because literally every single picture he posted was literally an old picture. Like all them pictures was not taken with an iPhone 6.
Bro, I feel like Metro should look shaky anyway though. I feel like
just a little bit.
I feel like
he's a producer, but
he just fuck with you to just, you know what I mean, until he can. Unless he ain't got to fuck with you no more. That's how I see it.
Yeah, but
he only got
that Drake shit is crazy, bro.
He only got so much power, and he's not a rapper, so he doesn't really have a voice.
Yeah, and
track.
niggas getting better at making beats
what I'm saying, though. Like,
being producers every day.
He's the top. Like he is the top of his craft, but it's like because he don't speak like that. Like he don't got the same voice, so he's gonna attach himself.
He top 5.
No, for sure.
In his craft.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying, like he doesn't have. He's not boisterous. Like he's not gonna go and speak like in interviews and give details. He's not gonna go on a podcast and talk. His music kind of speak for him, and it's his beats. So he gonna attach himself and let niggas talk for him.
But fam, one of the biggest
and he gonna get behind whoever.
But one of the biggest projects that came out in the past couple of years was Metro's album, like the villains versus superheroes and shit. Metro's not a rapper, but like he has the opportunity to pick which rappers can be on his album because he know the album is gonna sell. Mm-hmm. Even on his last album, even though with all this shit going on with Gunna and Thug with the Rico, he still put Gunna on the bonus track because even though he hasn't posted pictures of Gunna, they probably still fuck with each other on the back end. No.
But
that's fucked up. How you gonna fuck with somebody on the back end? Stand on business. That's your boy.
Street politics.
Man, fuck that shit.
On top of that, too, to your point, is I don't think Metro he has power with who he sends the hottest beats to, because producers got certain folders where I'm only sending this to Drake. We're not gonna play that game. Yes, he does have power on who gets the hits and the best batch of beats, but at the same time, what I think, these niggas are not bosses, bro. And to the point of you guys are you're an independent contractor at the end of the day. Like whoever sent you the biggest bag for the beats, you got to make a living for your family. So if Thug is on top, he's paying you $20K a beat, and Rich Homie, hey, we boys, hey, send me something to hear. You not what you think I'm gonna do? Like I'm gonna go over that side where I'm making money and I'm on tour and I'm able to feed my family and be more consistent. It's only a select few of people, money or not, that's gonna rock with you to the end. You feel me?
I think, but the most nastiest part I want to discuss about Rich Homie passing is all the women,
of course, that
was posting them. Like, I ain't gonna say one of my friends' name. If they pass today, how many posts? A lot of women gonna post them. I'm not gonna say.
There's a couple in this room. There's a couple in this room. There's a couple men in this room.
That's crazy.
There's a couple men in this room. The main is gonna be at the funeral, and another main is gonna be there.
Wow, you
The
got
Spider-Man meme.
Fam, you know the
Why they talking about each other like that?
I don't know.
crazy.
You know,
That's soon to be very men.
I know we all gonna be alright. Let me just.
I'm an engagement. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, fact.
Hey,
I'm not even.
I'm
on the
not
market.
with these niggas when it comes to that. They by themselves.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
Everybody's innocent. Everybody virgins. Yeah.
Virgin Island.
The girl that
Y'all know where I'm
Go
at.
to Virgin Island.
Mysterious Street.
The girl that pissed me off the most is the girl that met Rich Homie Quan on the 20v1 and then wrote that long ass post. I'm like, fam. Who y'all mad at? Her or was it Erica Banks that everyone was slandering?
Erica Banks can get it, but I was still mad on how
He was a freaky. He saw the video. He was a freaky little motherfucker. That's what you like.
Erica. It was in poor taste. But then again, we can't. But we can't.
Yo, Jesus, so funny.
He's so
No, the post was in poor taste, but at the same time, we can't tell people how to grieve. If her way of grieving is posting somebody to reminisce about the history and the moments they have, as long as it's not graphic.
If you supposed to keep that shit locked down, why you ain't post that when he was alive? Then? Why you wait till he
because
dead?
bitches
to,
know
like,
they
expose
place
that
when a
shit?
nigga alive.
But
All right,
if
so
you
you
was a
should
side
know
chick,
the
why
place when he
didn't
dead
do that?
too.
If he was a side chick when he was alive, why don't you just be the side chick?
I
when he
agree.
dead?
I'm just saying, like, because
Damn, bro. He ain't even.
no, I
I'm a
agree.
faithful man.
Okay. I agree.
I thought that would just be common knowledge.
No, I agree with y'all, but I'm saying, like, at the same time, the humanity in me is looking at it like, damn, she could be hurt. Because sometimes, hey, I'm not speaking for everybody, and I'm speaking on behalf of the past me. Sometimes you have a better relationship.
That was yesterday.
that was nasty.
Sometimes you have a better relationship with the side piece than your main.
Ooh.
So-
Go deeper on that. Go deeper on
And
I
that.
know I can't go deeper in that because I don't have much.
pieces alone.
I-
Keep your main and that shit locked. That shit in.
Yeah, like that shit. I ain't shit out here, man. Get married, bro, for real. Well, yeah,
Gary
I
Way.
think that was
Hey,
nasty.
sponsored by Gary Way. I agree.
Yeah.
Gary Way. We got to
But
mark that.
honestly though, I think
First quarter
you know,
ENT, Gary Way.
I don't
Don't lick
respect.
me up.
Merchandise coming soon.
I don't respect
Alright,
that
Gary Way.
move, but I get it. But there was other women that came out and was like, "Oh my god,
He had like 6 women come out.
he's a rapper."
Bro, that's crazy.
But like, all right, can you guys just tell me because
All right, the excuse he's a rapper. That
Wait, but dude,
So if he worked at Home Depot,
There's niggas at Home Depot that got hoes. What are you talking
I
about?
understand, but would you relate it to the same?
No, but I'm just saying.
You just say he's a
I'm gonna
rapper,
give you an
so
example.
so-
If a woman get with Future, you don't think you understand what you're getting with?
I get it.
but Cheech, all right, I understand if you grieve, you can't tell someone how to grieve. But if you're the side chick and no one knew about the relationship, why would you post it on Instagram? What do you get out of that? Because all you're gonna do is you're gonna cry, boohoo, cry, write a long ass paragraph, and then lock your phone.
That's true.
What do you get out of it?
Damn,
That could be an ass
that's
whooping
right.
for her though. She can't show her face at the funeral. I know that.
1000%.
Hey, any of them side pieces goes to the funeral, they is delusional. They is crazy. If you don't let that woman grieve in peace, y'all talking
Sometimes
about?
they're like, all right, if she don't got no hands, pussy, oh, I'm coming.
While we low key on a
Damn.
serious topic, let me just go to another serious topic before we go into like the later topics. Are you guys aware of like the Tyreek Hill incident?
Oh,
Man, I was at the game. I can't
you
even
wanna
talk
take
too much about that. God damn, I was at the game.
Because like, so pretty much,
Did you see something you can't talk about? What the fuck?
that's another good question. Yeah.
Hey, all I'm
he's
gonna
part of the posse.
say, all I'm gonna
Did
say,
you come out the Rolls Royce?
all
too?
I'm gonna say is Tyreek, that motherfucking dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, he
Then
okay.
go in that field and do it.
He
I
different.
seen that shit in 4K. That boy hit that.
He different.
Bruh,
He-
that man,
he's
bro,
the number one- but they
he
rated him
is
the number one
fastest
player
man
in the league.
alive. He's the fastest person I've ever seen with my eyes. It's
Hey,
crazy.
Speed beat him in a race.
faster than what's the name?
That
of the
I've
Olympics?
seen with my eyes.
Oh,
Yo, you a messy
Yo,
man.
he hit the corner and it was literally just gone. Like I was like, how do you run a freaking drag right across the field, catch it, outrun 2 people on literally like 3 inches of
You
grass,
gotta be fast. You gotta,
and
like,
score a touchdown.
You got 11 kids.
and then do a handcuff celebration?
that was
That's
crazy.
The handcuff celebration was wild.
That was tough though.
but
But
like,
with
but
But
Jalen
yeah, the
Waddle,
situation was wild,
But
bro.
if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like football player Tyreek Hill, he plays for the Miami Dolphins, and as he's literally driving on his way, he's literally right outside of the actual stadium. Like he gets stopped by the police, and then obviously I hate this. I don't want to say the usual because I just think it happens too much to us black people. But the police officers approached him, and he was detained. They were being rough with him. And
was he speeding? What was that?
That's the thing is I don't know if it was a traffic.
They said he was reckless driving.
10 miles over speed limit. That's what it was.
But we
he was late to the.
You saw the video? Did y'all see the body cam footage?
We seen the.
Did you see the body cam footage?
The whip was crazy. That's all I know.
What? That's
All
what
right.
you see. I see him get his knee almost.
Can I just say something? I just want to say everybody's wrong in the video. That's just.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll step on. Let me tell you
we
what.
keeping everybody accountable.
Everybody is wrong. In the
The
video.
light skin coming out.
Everybody.
Damn.
Niggas can't be honest.
Tyreek takes
so for
no.
being honest,
I'm gonna just say that I know where you're gonna go, but I know how to push back for it though.
Okay, all right. I'm
gonna play devil's advocate on what you say though, because I know how to push back.
So
on
all right, I'm gonna start with the police officers. Obviously, they're in the way more of a wrong because obviously they had no business groping up like obviously, and the shit that gets me tight. If you watch the body cam footage, one of the police officers, oh, that's Tyreek Hill, fam. If you know who that is, tell Buddy that right at the freaking window before he do something stupid. That's just me. Now here's my issue with Tyreek Hill.
Go ahead.
As black people, we all had some form of encounter with a police officer, and we are very aware of our actions and our surroundings, what to do, what not to do. Tyreek Hill, no disrespect, he was a little too arrogant, way too early. That's just my personal opinion. If a police officer is coming up to you, just try your best to comply. Just comply so everything goes smoothly. And so if the police officer, I understand he's banging on your window, a little too rough. Obviously, that's just natural hate because police officers seeing a young nigga making a lot of money in a McLaren, there's going to be natural hate there already. We get that. But Tyreek Hill, you can't be like, I don't even know what he said, but he literally said something and then he rolled up back his window like, fam, you can't do that. As a black man, even as a regular person, you can't do that because the police officer, he doesn't know you Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm. And he's still human at the end of the day.
And you have a very tinted window. The police officer can think you probably pulling out a gun. Like, fam, we got
That's cap.
I'll
be real.
We don't know how he's receiving.
I'll be real.
I hear you.
I'll be real. Do you?
I watched the go ahead.
I'm gonna let you get off. But do you honestly think a white man chilling that they would be that rough with a white man?
Spanish.
Hey, I'm letting you know.
Do you think if it was a white man that was driving that same car, they would be as rough as him?
No, that's what I'm not saying.
No, but the fact that you gotta
put finish though. You let me finish.
But you already said it though.
I ain't finished.
Go ahead.
I'm very aware. If that wasn't Tyreek Hill, if it was a white person, none of this is happening. I'm fully aware. But I'm saying is, as black men, we know we don't get the same treatment as the average person. We naturally know that. Like, fam, like we know, like there's four black dudes in this.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Every
nigga,
day,
we know
bro.
it's unfair, but
It's
it's
reality.
It's reality. It's reality, right? But bro, we can't keep accepting that shit. We gotta start like them going to the media, especially the shit he said today about like that cop should like literally be like fired. Like that shit we gotta say. Cause if we don't say that shit, this shit gonna keep happening.
I understand that, and that's another pushback I have for Tyreek Hill. Even though he handled everything gracefully, I understand. Like he spoke well. He explained the situation very well. And he even said what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, what would happen?
They need to go on a shirt. That was tough.
And on top of it, like what pisses me off, and like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And dude, you gotta understand, bro. Even though it's unfair, we're very aware, but fam, you gotta know the optics. Knowing the optics gets you out of so much shit. Like, bro, there's literally 5 black people.
But do you want to change the optics, or you want to keep it the same?
I would love to change, but I'm not in the.
We gotta do something about it.
Bro, there are 5 black people in this room. If all of us are just chilling out in the parking lot and a cop sees us, you know what they gonna see that as? Loitering.
Or a gang meetup or something.
Right.
Exactly.
But look, what if Tyreek didn't take that, approach and he just let them do what they did and they took him to jail? He didn't get to play in the game.
I understand.
And then like it would have turned to like he was reckless driving, we had to take him to jail and he had to sit in there and he missed the game. He used his voice, bro.
All right.
His teammates Campbell used their voice.
I understand what you guys are saying, but I think what Gary was trying to say, like to wrap everything up, is you got to pick your battles. I think at the end of the day, everybody can agree the goal is to make it home. If I have to fucking, as much as I hate it, if I have to say yes sir, no sir to make it through the night, I will. If I have to call my lawyer, I will. But hold on. What I'm saying is, if I got to pull out my camera to record or jump on live to record the interaction, I will. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to survive the situation. Because if he don't survive the situation, it's another R.I.P. Nothing gonna get done.
And
there's a will, there's a way. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna ask since y'all both said that.
But he got money. Survive the situation. Get your lawyer involved, because every cop is demanded now to wear a body cam. You could. What I'm saying is like there's other ways that you could deal with that. Anyway, what I'm saying is,
look, I'll say this
you
though.
rich, you got connections, you got lawyers, you can afford it. Survive the situation. Hit him with a fucking lawsuit if you have to.
Let's not speak for the rich. Don't speak for the rich. Speak for just him being a black man. Because you saying
he's a black man that's rich.
No, but it's the situation. Is because it happened with him. He's rich, but that situation happens every day. That's what I'm talking about. It's symbolic. Like, it's just happened. This is being talked about because it's him.
If it was Braxton Berrios, we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now.
It wouldn't have happened. They would have gave the ticket on his way.
Shout out to him.
What you saying and what Gary's saying, it do make sense. But what you trying to say is a black man can't have a bad day. I got to be perfect every day. That's not. No, you do.
All we saying is do your best to comply and make it home.
If you having a bad day at work and cop pull you over and you in a bad mood, you could potentially die. But a white dude can have
that's just the unfair.
But what y'all asking for is unrealistic because they don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept that shit.
I'm just saying, and mind you,
I'm not accepting it, but double standards exist.
Mind you, I'm just saying
it's reality.
Right, but like it's ways to go about it. I'm not trying to get myself killed.
But what I said earlier though, niggas done tucked they nuts and still died.
I got a question for Duke. All right. If you on a basketball court,
okay,
and I seen you do it. You was on a basketball court with mostly white dudes. And they see your black ass, they gonna think you gonna score all the points, or you gonna have the most points. Are you gonna be mad about that?
What? How does that even correlate?
Because the stereotypes and just like natural shit that black people gotta deal with. Because they see black people on TV.
I'm gonna take that. You think that I'm like thrilled that like that's the case?
I'm just saying, like, not saying thrilled, but are you gonna see like it's pretty much the same shit? The cops gonna see us. Oh, a black man, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
but if you're
like,
on a basketball court with other white people,
what I'm gonna do about it?
Should be the
I'm a team. I'm gonna pass them the fucking ball. You know how to shoot the ball. Shoot that motherfucker. I'm gonna pass it. I'm not finna score. I'm not finna go out here and score all these damn points when I know you can hoop too. That's not the thing, bro. We gotta make a stand. So in anything, we can't just allow people to just put us in like boxes and like categorize us and be like, all right, that's
I get it, but I'm all for making it home, and then we can protest later on.
Of course, you still can make it home. It's ways to do it.
Yeah,
though.
For sure. No, I get it.
Like we gotta use our brains.
I'm not saying to just bend over. That,
I mean, he started with both parties are wrong. So I'm not saying
I don't think
Tyreek went wrong, bro.
You don't think Tyreek Hill did nothing wrong?
I don't think he did absolutely nothing wrong.
Y'all wildin'. I'm sorry, y'all wildin'.
The only thing you can say that he did wrong
no.
You put his window back up because he was beating on the shit.
No, he first of all, like you said, he's a celebrity. He's not trying to cause a commotion.
If all the celebrity,
I'm talking about Tyreek. Tyreek know he's a celebrity. In Miami, we in Miami.
I heard that, bro. He just. I heard the voice, and I'm like, all right, that's Tyreek. I knew it was Tyreek.
If all of Miami, he was down the street from the stadium, correct? So everybody that's going to the stadium,
he was right outside the stadium.
Right outside the stadium. So everybody that's driving around the stadium going to the game know who Tyreek Hill is, right? So if they see that he's getting pulled over, that's not going to cause commotion with traffic? Yes or no?
That's going to cause commotion.
Okay, that's the reason he rolled the window up.
That's one way of looking at it.
Let's use critical thinking.
I mean, that's true.
But because that's what y'all hanging your hat on.
So what's the other way?
What else did he do wrong?
What I'm saying is, keep your window down, comply. Say
besides the window.
My G, let me finish.
You
are assuming.
He gave his insurance.
Hold on. You are assuming.
He gave his insurance.
Hold on. You are assuming that some Spanish officers sit at home, watch football, and know who Tyreek Hill is. There's some people that don't know who 50 Cent is. There's some people that don't know who Snoop Dogg is. That's arrogance. Nobody owe you shit. Nobody don't give up. You don't have... It's arrogance and ego. No. Roll your motherfucking window down.
Yes.
Introduce yourself. Hey, officer, I was speeding because I'm late for my game. I play football. Look up Tyreek Hill. There's ways to go about it. Be respectful and go about your business. So what? You get $1,000 worth of tickets. You got 11 fucking kids. You pay more than that in child support. Shut the fuck up.
But you didn't see how the cops came.
I understand, my G, but we are gonna get unfairly treated. Great. So let's do something about it. No, I'm not allowing it. But I'm not. Okay, cool. So what's more of a punishment? complying and making it to the game or getting arrested, possibly getting sacked for the season, and lose
to the game.
I understand.
He scored a touchdown.
Great.
We won the game.
Cool.
Sanders still go at the end of the game.
I know what you're saying.
He used his voice and he still got out of them cops. They ain't got no jobs right now. What are you talking about?
You're missing the point because he complied after when the knee was on his back.
Yes.
It shouldn't have got to
the game.
It shouldn't have got to that.
It shouldn't even get to that.
It shouldn't, but it did. It wasn't in his control.
Dog, if he sat, I'm not saying for you to accept it. If you sat down in your car, rolled the window down, sat patiently for an extra 10 minutes and complied, I'm not saying there's not a chance it could have escalated that way, but you have a better fighting chance to survive that interaction than somebody being rowdy. That's all I'm saying. Because again, I'd rather pay $1,000 in tickets than lose 85 to 200K for the game that I was gonna get paid. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm just saying, like, yo, survive the situation. The point is to make it home. Dog, you got like 11 kids. You think they want to grow up without a dad?
That 11 kids.
Nah, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, let's be realistic at the end of the day.
You just gotta learn your surroundings, bro. You
just
gotta
pick your battles. That's it. Pick your battles.
I'm really playing. I know my surroundings. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate.
We talking in circles.
The same
we gotta
way.
move on.
All right,
yeah, we gotta move on.
Okay, so we got a little time left. Kendrick Lamar is headlining the Super Bowl 2025. What are your reactions?
I'm trying to hit 500 degrees. I'm not trying to hit Not Like Us 500 times.
I don't think 60-year-old white women know what 500 degrees is.
They shouldn't know. They shouldn't even be watching the fucking Super Bowl.
Not Like Us. Not Like Us will be played though.
1,000%.
That shit ass, bro.
But I also will say
it's a
this.
good song, but it's like, bro, that's. No, bro, I'd rather hear you play some shit from Good Kid, Mad City, bro.
Oh, that would be nice.
No,
I don't want to
he's
hear
not gonna play Not Like Us 7 times.
I don't want to
like
hear.
that,
I don't want to hear Not Like Us at all.
That detail needs to be thrown out the window. Like niggas, I know, like I'm a bigger Drake fan than Kendrick, but I'm not gonna sit here and say this nigga don't got hits. That's just blatant ignorance.
Yeah, he got hits. But he's not as big as Drake. But he got hits for sure.
I think he'll have. I'll be honest. He gonna have a good performance though.
Of course,
he's a great performer.
Be Lil Wayne.
So
that would have been nice because in New Orleans, that would have been nice.
My reaction about Kendrick Lamar going to like headline the Super Bowl, I just think it's a little bit overkill and bad timing. Because I understand niggas can be like, oh, the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans multiple times. Y'all niggas wasn't crying, but fam, Jay-Z wasn't overseeing the fucking wasn't freaking picking like the black artists. Because ever since Jay-Z has been incorporated with the NFL, there has been a lot better options to go headline at a halftime show. That's how Rihanna gets to go. That's how freaking
The Weeknd.
It's been more diverse. It's been more diverse.
It's been more 50 Cent. Even though Eminem had to freaking, that's another story. Eminem had to freaking jump through hurdles just to get 50 Cent on the freaking show. Yeah. But other than that, I'm just saying this. I just thought it was an easy layup. New Orleans, 2025, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has his. And by the way, I want to say fuck everybody that's disrespecting Lil Wayne right now. Lil Wayne can go on the fucking Super Bowl for an hour by himself if he wanted to. So I want y'all to stop that.
No, go ahead.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say. The only reason why I feel like the movie is like really weird and crazy. The next Super Bowl, guess where it's at?
Where's that?
San Fran. Guess where the next Super Bowl after that is at?
California.
L.A. Why he can't do that shit?
I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I just think it's like
why they can't give Lil Wayne his flowers right now? You do that Super Bowl and then Kendrick can have the next 2 years if he fucking wanted to.
That's just deep rooted.
Well, the reality of things is I do mirror the sentiments that you guys have about that. I think the NFL are looking at it as a business. Like we saw what they even did with Usher. Usher had a Vegas residency, built his name up again. You feel me? Got relevant, in the youth demo, and then he got because there was a lot of hype around it and people talked about the performance and he attracted a lot of people across the world to come see him. They gave him that gig. It's been literally. They've been pandering to whoever's the hottest, who could bring them the most eyes. It's ran like a business. So I think with the year that Kendrick Lamar has had on the back of Drake, again, I'm giving Drake credit for that, whether you like it or not. It's just, it makes logical business sense for them to pick him. Now, do I agree? No. I grew up on Wayne. I know Wayne's catalog is way more impactful. At this very day and age. Because Wayne right now is considered a legacy act to me. You get what I'm saying? But his body of work, as of this very moment, it has been more impactful, and he has more longevity than Kendrick. But Lil Wayne also, some of the things that he talks about in his music, the profanity and him. I'm just putting all the cards on the table. Sometimes if they looking at it on an optics point of view, the most relevant guy in 2024 going into 2025 that's been cookie cutter clean and that has a lot of hype and waves behind him. Every dollar in the industry is behind him versus the legacy act who hasn't been so relevant but has more cultural impact. Right. A lot of people have recency bias. So a lot of the people that are going back and forth about Wayne, it's selective outrage. Yes, Wayne makes sense culturally. But from a business standpoint, it might not make sense to the advertisers that's gonna fund this shit. That's all. Everybody know they pander. They dick ride every movement. We all know this. Anything that is the big thing out there right now, every corporation donate money to it or they get behind it. That's what they do.
Yeah. It's
a check to them. We think, oh my God, how dare you disrespect Wayne? Dude, have you listened to any of the Carters? Like, we passionate about it because Wayne is our guy. But they're not looking at that shit. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Like, there's a board full of possible white and all types of men in a room that probably never listened to a whole full Kendrick or Wayne project that gets to make those decisions. You feel me? So I can even blame Jay-Z fully for that because he's just a partner in that decision. He might just bring a list of names and they pick who they want to go with based on optics and analytics.
A question I want to ask y'all is, do you think this is viewed as hating from Jay-Z's standpoint? In my opinion, yes.
Nah. I don't think Jay-Z got real control.
A legacy versus Lil Wayne? Like, he don't want to let Lil Wayne's legacy surpass him on that all-time list?
I don't know. It's just I
just think he got control.
I just think this shit is deep rooted, and obviously a lot of people feel, I wouldn't say similar, but they have, like, not the same way, but they feel kind of similar ways. Like, you have obviously Nicki writing for Wayne. I even think it was a message that Travis even posted Wayne pictures that same day. A lot of people saying, "Damn, why not Wayne? Why not Wayne?" Because Wayne literally fits the criteria. Like, literally, Wayne not getting picked for next year's Super Bowl is like Isaiah Thomas not being on the Dream Team. Because we all know why. Because Michael Jordan probably played a role into not getting him on the Dream Team.
I think a lot of shit could be at play, but at the end of the day, in 2024, Kendrick Lamar is more popular and more relevant, and that translates into ad dollars. And not only the kids are gonna be entertained by it because he has a huge movement behind him right now, but he has the worldly. So we're gonna be all right. He got those worldwide records, like the We Are the World-esque records, the Human Nature records that could appeal to the white demo. The average family that's gonna be watching the game, okay, that's not too niggerish. I'll allow it. He does.
I ain't gonna.
He does.
Kendrick does fit though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, his music's gonna line up great. Like whatever he
messaging and everything.
2 years ago, he fits the Super Bowl.
Even the message, they not like us. The other team could be rapping that against the other team they going against.
Exactly.
So you could literally take the not like us.
Fuck you for saying it like that.
I get it, but it's like it's catchy and it's the kids love it. The youth culture is behind him. Like it makes sense, bro. It just makes sense.
Wayne's mentioning that not like us.
I respect it.
It's crazy.
Exactly, and it's like, and I think it's, in my opinion, I think not like us gets played. Probably just the chorus, probably not the lyrics, because the first minute is literally you can't call someone a pedophile in front of billions of people.
No, he's definitely not gonna do that. He's probably gonna perform the chorus, or he's gonna do the little OVO dance, and then it's like.
Exactly. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Rihanna come and make a little interest.
But that'd be crazy.
Loyalty.
A dude that hate on you and your ex bitch.
That would be tough.
Yeah,
but I mean, shit.
I would love him to take it way back, like bring out Schoolboy Q or something. That'd be fire.
Hopefully,
maybe bring out TDE. I respect them more.
At least bring out Baby
none of that.
Your
fucking
PG Lane running mate. So
not like that shit.
We'll see.
I mean, people feel like he's gonna roll out his album after that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna perform something with everybody on it.
Well, he dropped the song just now, so
yeah.
But what a fucking episode. Obviously, I want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. Where can the people find y'all?
Go ahead. Are you pointing at me, nigga?
Oh no, I don't really be on social media like that, but y'all can follow me on IG, King Terrence 3Gs _.
King's Aaron 3 Z's underscores. You know, like I really don't really be on Instagram like that.
Nasty word.
Nah, and you can find me at sb.devin.
He's a rapper. He's a rapper.
No, I'm actually just. I just do whatever.
He's
I
a
just
creative.
do whatever.
He's a creative.
He's an artist.
I am a human.
You mean
That's
artist?
real shit. I'm human.
I'm human.
I'm human made. So where do you go by, man?
I go by the name of Cheech, aka I'm petty too, so watch out what y'all do. AKA
a little bit. Watch out how you do it like that.
AKA your favorite broadcaster, AKA if anybody out there knows my number, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on social media. So I just want to put that message out there.
I like that. And I go by the name of Gary, aka Ain't Gary Trust, aka Mr. Sneaker Convo, aka Back and Better.
I hate it.
Hey,
Yeah, two
and we
favorite
outta
ones.
here.
He's Mr. Sneaker Convo.
Of course.
Hey,
Of course. We'll see
you
y'all
ain't no
next
gang
time.
shit.
We'll try our best to go on a schedule, but until next time,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Later.
There it
And
is.
we are,
Like Chris Brown
these
says,
are the aesthetics.
And like Chris Brown say, deuces.